Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is going great. Hang on, let me. And once again, we are here with another weekly live stream. I'm here joined by Eamon. Hi Eamon, how are you? How are things going?
Hi, Az. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm also doing fine, even though it's quite extremely hot in here. We are living never seen before temperatures here, but still trying to do okay. Okay, everyone. So if you're new here, we do this every Friday. We do a live stream on YouTube and Facebook. And the thing is, we also do live streams on Thursdays on TikTok at the same hour, so you can come and watch that too. But our YouTube live streams are a little bit more like Q&A live streams because Eamon joins me here. Now, other than that, we also go through a couple of scholarships that we pick for the live stream that are currently open for application. So like if you're interested, you can apply for them right now. And you can find what scholarship options you have by using our amazing, search tool. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, yeah, so this is our search tool. If you can see, this is our homepage, globalscholarships.com. We have a free search tool. Also, we have other articles about guides for scholarships, resources, and etc. But our search tool is completely free. Basically, you can just go to our website right now, globalscholarships.com, and actually let me share the link with you so you can just click and go. Basically, you can come here and type in anything that you're interested in. For example, it could be a country. If you want to study in the United States, just type in United States, right? So it will take you to our results and will give you about 2,000 scholarships that we have in our database that are in United States, right? And then you can filter based on degree, location, which is United States, scholarship type. Maybe you're interested in full funding scholarships or full tuition scholarships, and subjects. For example, if you want to study accounting, study maybe data science, for example, all right, you can just filter by that too. As you can see, we have quite a lot of those, and you can filter for your nationality. For example, let's say you're from Afghanistan, you can choose that, right? We have still, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, but as you can see, a lot of the scholarships don't really have a lot of very strict rules for subjects or nationalities. As you can see, all of these scholarships that you can see now accept all nationalities and all subjects. So anyway, if you're interested in any of the scholarships that you see as a result here, you can just click on them, right? For example, this is University Graduate Fellowship at Pennsylvania State University. And this will take you to our page for that scholarship, which, as you can see, have a lot of information from the school, the level of study, recipients, deadline, coverage, eligibility. As you can see, what are the criteria for applying for this scholarship and how to apply, when to apply, application procedure. So if you need even more information, you can click here under eligibility criteria to go to the university's page to get more information directly from this university. So basically, I call this zero to hero. You start from this page with no knowledge whatsoever about the opportunities you have, and then you come to the point where you can directly apply to the university or contact them about that scholarship that you can apply for now. So it's a really great tool. I highly advise you to use it. I use it all the time to find scholarships to make content on. Anyway, so this is our search tool, globalscholarships.com. We also, as you can see, we have a YouTube channel. If you're interested, we share a lot of informative stuff about scholarships, about studying abroad. We just posted a video on how to study in Germany for free. If you're interested, check it out. And also we have a TikTok account too. You may be interested in that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna start going through our scholarships of the day, showcasing them for you. But at any point, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them. More specific, the better we can help you. Don't wait for me to finish what I'm talking about. Just ask them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Okay? So, with that said, the first scholarship of the day is First Year Student Scholarship at Grandview University, United States. This is for bachelors. It's in Grandview University. It's a small university. This is full funding, meaning it covers more than just tuition fees. There are no specific nationalities. As you can see, there are no specific subjects. You can be from any part of the world. You can, you may want to study any type of subject. You can still apply for this. And actually, let me share the link with you too. Okay, so this is it. Anyway, as you can see, the deadline is January 15th for scholarship, and for the admission, October the 1st. Now, what it covers is a little bit wordy. Might look a little confusing, but don't worry, we're going to get into that in a second in more detail. As you can see, we have some eligibility criteria. You need to be living on campus to receive a full award. If you live off campus, they cut like $2,000 of your award, which doesn't make all that much sense. Because if you live off campus, you also have to pay for transportation too. But I guess from their point of view, it kind of makes sense. Participating in the scholarship days to win the additional awards. You might be asking, what in world is a scholarship day? We're going to get into that too. But first, a little bit more about the scholarship, the university. Sorry. So Grandview University, as I said, is a very small school in the United States. As you can see, even though it's small, it has about 2,000 students. It has 10 different scholarships, so there are a lot of opportunities. And this is our page for the university, by the way, which has pretty much every piece of information you might need. Overview, admission, admissions here, admission pages. You can just click and go to the university's page. We have deadlines here. We have, as you can see, tuition fees here, about $30,000 for bachelors. For masters, it's much more affordable, but again, still kind of expensive for a lot of people. Anyway, but as you can see, there are all the scholarships here for this university that you can look into. We have an esports scholarship. Anyway, so this is the school. If you want to see where it is and what it looks like, you can just go to the Google Maps and see where the university is. As you can see, it's in Des Moines, Iowa. Here it is, in the middle of America. So not on the West Coast. Sorry, not on the West Coast, not on the East Coast either. So one positive result of that is, of course, that it wouldn't be too expensive, because if you're living in, let's say, San Francisco, Los Angeles, or Washington, New York, Boston, those places are quite expensive. Your living costs per month might go up to about $1,500 and etc. But not here. So this place would be much affordable in terms of living costs. And as you saw, the university is also tuition fees are also kind of low, even $30,000 in US standards is kind of low. This is the university, by the way. It's not a very high ranking, extremely good university, but if you want to study in the United States, it might be a good pick for you. It's a way more affordable alternative compared to other schools. So yeah, basically this is the school in the United States. Now the scholarship, again, as I said, it's kind of multi-tiered. So let's look into that. Here under the eligibility criteria, we have first year student scholarship pages, which will take you to the university's page for the scholarship, right? So this is the one we are talking about here. First year academic awards and scholarship. As you can see, there are different scholarships, right? It starts with Grandview Grant up to presidential scholarship, and it starts from $12,000 to $20,000. But the thing is, all these students, if you get any of these, you can also compete for additional scholarships at scholarship days. Basically, what is a scholarship day? Let's click here and go to the university's page to explain it in a little bit more detail. Basically, every year the university has this event, which they call a scholarship day. You go there, you meet other people, there are some events, and then you get into a student interview, which basically like they talk with you, like trying to figure out what kind of a person you are. As you can see, there are no wrong answers, looking for well-crafted, thought-provoking responses, and etc. So if you make a good impression there, it's not some exam or something that you have to study for beforehand. Like if you make a good impression, they will give you additional scholarships based on what award you already have. Like if you have this one, GB Scholars Award, you will have $2,000 plus. And like if you have presidential scholarship, you might compete for multiple $5,000 awards. But even if you don't get any of that, right? All non-winning attendees will receive $1,000 scholarship competition award. It sounds a little bit too like unnecessarily complicated. Like it might feel like that. I think it's kind of a way for them to maybe use as an incentive to create like a college culture, like to bring people there, to bring students into school, to events, to meet them, and etc. To like encourage them to be more active in the school, I guess. So anyway, this is the scholarship. All right, so like we have a lot of more information about the application process and etc. But basically, this is the scholarship. Like you get one of these scholarships, and then you can compete for more additional scholarships from $1,000 to $5,000. It could be multiple of those, by the way. Anyway, so that's it. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this scholarship?
Not the scholarship in particular, because I think you did a great job at explaining what the scholarship entails.
Thank you.
But I just wanted to explain maybe from our point of view, how we gather these scholarships. Because to any visitor of our website, they would consider each scholarship to be a separate one. And they would ask themselves, why are they all on the same page and then with the title first year student scholarships? Basically, if a group of scholarships have the same eligibility criteria, the same process for of application, and they have the same link, so they're on the same page for the university, we list them together. So we combine those scholarships and then we list them together. You may find other scholarships on the same page that are not listed. That means that either they have different eligibility criteria, they are probably targeting a certain subject, maybe there's something about them that sets them apart from the rest. Then for those we will have a separate page. Other than that, like if the scholarships are on the same page, have same eligibility criteria, same subject, same nationalities, and have the same application process, then we just list them on one page. I think this maybe would help people navigating the website and not understanding what the process was or what the what we were thinking when we listed them that way. I think it just gives them an insight into that.
Okay, thank you. Well, the school also kind of classifies them like under the same name, first year student academic awards and scholarships. So like all of these are under the like umbrella term of first year student academic awards in the school too. So I think that kind of makes sense. Okay, thank you very much. And yep, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that, for example, the STEM Honors Scholarship is under first year student academic awards, but it's not listed there. I think it's listed separately because it's different. So if you keep scrolling, so it's the table.
Oh, you,
Yeah,
you mean
the
this?
table.
Yeah. I mean, this is again, as you said, like kind of like tied to this, related to this, but like according to different circumstances, I guess these can be available or not.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, this one too, like Discover Iowa Award. There's one more, but anyway. So yeah, thank you very much. Okay, guys, this was the first scholarship of the day. Again, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them. More specifically, questions like better we can help you with more information. And other than that, I'm going to move on to our second scholarship of the day, which is International Students Financial Aid at Rice University. So this is again in the United States. Level of study is bachelor's. It's in Rice University, a small university, but like a university that has kind of like a kind of higher quality of education. It is full funding, meaning it covers more than tuition fees. It's financial aid, so like basically. Anyway, no specific nationalities or subjects, and as you can see, the admission and scholarship deadline is in November. So what financial aid means in this context, as you can see, it covers up to 100% of the students' demonstrated needs. So what that means is basically you give university information about your financial situation, your family's financial situation, and the university then use that information to estimate how much your family can contribute to your like financial expenses, educational expenses, and how much of those expenses are not met, like your family cannot meet, how much of that financial needs. So then, like if you get the financial aid, university covers the rest, covers the part that your family cannot contribute. So basically, you create a CSS profile, which is short for, I believe, College Scholarship Service. Basically, you give them a lot of like information about your family's financial situation. Not only that, but also like it's used not for this scholarship, but it's a platform that will give you access to like a lot of opportunities, scholarship opportunities. We'll see about that in a second. So as you can see, you just need to be able to apply to create a CSS profile. Now the university, again, it's kind of a small school. It's in Houston, Texas, and as you can see, we have information here about like admission process, deadlines. Tuition fees, as you can see, are quite high. Well, not extremely high. Like in United States, they can go up to like $60,000, but still, even for US standards, $54,000 is kind of high, right? And the university, if you want to see where it is, what does it look like? It's here. It's a good university, not a very large one, in Texas, Houston. As you can see, this is where the university is. Pretty much. Actually, yeah. No, sorry. Here it is in Texas, Houston. So this is the university, as you can see. I quite like the architecture. Anyway, basically a really good university, but a very expensive university, a very small university. So the scholarship, if you go to the university's page, as you can see, they don't have a lot of information here because there's not that much information to give. Basically, we have the like deadlines here, early decision and regular decision, like important dates. An application process is basically you apply with a CSS profile, which is you can just click here to go to the CSS platform. And as you can see, this is the CSS platform. Each year unlocks access to more than $10 billion in non-federal aid to thousands of students. So like it's a platform that like match students with available scholarships. It's a great platform if you're interested in studying abroad, if you're interested in finding scholarships. This will help you greatly, so you should look into this. All right, so basically you create a profile here, and then you give to the university when you apply. And if I remember correctly, Rice University is also need aware for international students, I believe. So like when you apply, you tell them I need financial aid to be able to study here, and then like they consider that, like they keep that in mind when they consider whether admitting you or not to the university. So your application will be affected by whether you need financial aid, if I remember correctly. But if I'm not, I'm pretty sure Eamon will correct me on that in a second. So other than that, that's it. Again, it covers your financial needs that your family cannot cover. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this?
Yes, so as you said, Rice University is actually need aware, and I think I could be wrong on this, but whenever a university says that they're ready to meet 100% of the students' demonstrated need, that means that they're either need aware or need blind, but need blind just it goes without saying. But for need aware universities, when they say that when a university says that they're ready to meet up 100% of the students' demonstrated need, it means that it's need aware. But the other way doesn't work, because not all need aware universities are ready to meet 100% of demonstrated need. So what need aware means, it just means that, well, for one, your financial situation will affect your admission, meaning that if you don't have enough funds to cover your tuition, that could probably lead to your application being rejected. But at the same time, it also means that you will be considered for financial aid. So they are aware of the fact that you probably can't afford it, and they'll take that into consideration when they're awarding scholarships. Generally, scholarships are just awarded. So although they're based on needs, but like only they're going to admit the top applicants at the end of the day, and then depending on how much you need, they will determine if they can afford to give you a scholarship.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I think that is the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't many need blind universities as far as international students are concerned. There are exactly five universities that are, but there are plenty of need aware universities. So as I said, it doesn't mean that applying to these universities doesn't mean that you're getting scholarships, but at the same time, it does mean that you have a chance of getting one.
But being admitted to the university when you stated you need financial aid means that you will get it, right?
Yes. So if they have admitted you, oh well, admissions are also they'll give you. So if we're talking about an offer, they'll tell you how much they're ready to give you in scholarships, but that doesn't mean it's always 100% of demonstrated need, unless it's a university like Rice University, where they actually say that they're ready to do that. Yeah, so if a university says that they're ready to meet 100% of your demonstrated need, yes, when you're accepted, so when they admit you, you'll get a 100% or a fully funded scholarship. I think one thing to note in the CSS profile, I think they're getting rid of the expected family contribution, and they're starting a completely new system for 2024-2025. I believe it's the SAI, so it's Student Aid Index instead of the current EFC system. So for students who are interested in studying abroad, maybe they should look into that starting now because it's the new system starting this year onward.
Right. I'm looking to see if I can get some like maybe a link about that from here, but I guess not. Anyway, let me share the link for CSS for anyone interested. So yeah, okay. Well, okay, thank you very much. That was a very good, very thorough explanation. So I don't see any other questions. So I'm going to move on to our next scholarship of the day, the third scholarship, which is free tuition at Osnabrück University, Germany. I'm hoping that's how it's pronounced, Osnabrück. This is another German university that offers free education, like free tuition. As you can see, there are no specific level of study. This is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. It's in Osnabrück University, Germany, full tuition. You don't pay tuition fees. There are no nationalities. There are no specific subjects. As you can see, the admission deadline for bachelor's is August 15th, and for master's it's December 15th. So what it covers, basically, you don't pay tuition fees. Hello from UAE. Hi. If we can help you in any way, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. The more specific the question, more information and detail, the better we can help you. So basically, you don't pay tuition fees. You pay, as you can see, a semester fee every semester, which is about, it says 332, but I believe it says about 364 or something in their website. So, like, because I guess it just got updated. So again, as you can see, there's no eligibility criteria. You just need to be a student that is going to this university. So the university, Osnabrück University, is kind of not a very large university in Germany, although like in general, like quality of education in German universities are quite good. So as you can see, there are no other scholarships. Like pretty much all like public universities offer free tuition. A lot of them offer free tuition, but not that many scholarships to cover your living stipends and etc. And one thing to keep in mind, of course, that Germany is kind of a little expensive than other countries. Hello, hi there, welcome to the live stream. So this is in Germany. As you can see, we have like other information here. Hang on, I forgot to share the link. So this is the link for this scholarship. So you can tag along. Anyway, so as you can see, we have deadlines here, and the tuition fee is no tuition free. So can Pakistan? Yes. As you can see, there are no nationalities. For other scholarships as well that I shared in the shared the links of in the chat today, there are like most of these there are no nationalities, specific nationalities. Since you're new here, you can also look into this, our search tool, where you can type in any country you're interested in. Let's say United States, right? And then filter for nationality, let's say Pakistan. And as you can see, it has about 1,700 scholarships. So a lot of scholarships don't have specific nationalities that they require. So anyway, this is the university. If you want to see where the university is or what it looks like, sorry, cannot do it here. Yeah, so this is the university in Germany, Osnabrück, and it's not a very large university again, but I quite like the architecture of these two German universities. Just like really have interesting architecture. Anyway, so this is the university basically. If you want to study in Germany, might be a good pick. I have quite a lot of friends who studied in Germany and studying in Germany right now. So that if you want to learn more, basically there is nothing more to learn about this one. You're welcome. Because it's just you don't pay tuition fees, but you can go here to the university's page where they will give you a detailed list of where your semester fees go. It's about 361 euros. But one thing that you can get from this page, can you show the process of application for one of these scholarships? So not this one, but we have a couple of like tutorials in our YouTube channel for the scholarships, but also I may look into making a tutorial about this one too. I think you tried and they asked tuition many times. Eamon, would you want to chime in with this?
I'm not sure if they're talking about this specific scholarship. I mean, this specific university, because all public universities in Germany are 100% free for international students. I think we talked about this in length 2 weeks ago as to why they do that and when it all started. So maybe you apply to a private university in Germany, which are actually paying, so you have to pay tuition fees. But for public universities, you just have to pay the contribution. In this case, it's 361 euros. So I'm really not sure what university they applied for. As far as the person who asked if people from Pakistan can apply, I was told, so starting last week, visa appointments are suspended just in Karachi. So if you're from Karachi, then you probably can't apply because of the visa situation. Otherwise, I think you'll be fine. I just wanted to add that just in case.
Thank you very much. That might be very important if they're from that region. Okay. Thank you again. Maybe it could be a private university, or maybe like it was semester fees, because like pretty much all public German universities charge semester fees, which are normally about like 300 to 400 euros. Anyway, one thing that I really like about German universities that give you free tuition but not living stipends is that they usually have these like further information about scholarship and promotion opportunities that you might have. As you can see, like funding at the university, they give you quite a lot of information, and like actually some of them also give you information about part-time job opportunities, and also they give you information on living expenses, like how much you would need to cover. As you can see for here, like Osnabrück University, which is in a very crowded area, not a very expensive area, it is 990 euros per month, but it also, I believe, since it's here, costs of studying in semester fees, this includes the $362 euros semester fee. So like everything from rent to food to health insurance, housing deposit, anything, all of them plus semester fees comes up to around 1,000 euros. So like you would know how much you're gonna have to pay before you can go there. From which country you are talking with us? I'm talking to you from Turkey. So are you asking me or Eamon? I'm not sure if you're asking me. I'm from Turkey. So anyway, this they really give you a lot of information. German universities are usually very transparent about these. Like even they give you this detailed list. Anyway, so again, basically this is free tuition. This is the scholarship, third scholarship of the day. Free tuition at Osnabrück University. There are a lot of public universities that give free education, but you would have to like have a plan for covering your living expenses, which can be high based on where you live. And like from experience, I have a lot of friends who went to study in Germany. Usually they were able to find like part-time jobs and etc. to like finance their education there. So Ayman, do you want to add anything about this one?
Yeah, I think I said everything I had to say about this one, like concerning the questions or
Mhm.
public universities in Germany, which
You're
are
welcome.
completely free. So, um, we talk about them almost every week now.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I don't really have anything to add, really.
Okay, thank you. I kind of want to include them if I don't have like better opportunities, because like even in the United States we're not able to demonstrate, like showcase a full tuition scholarship every day, every week. And like if someone don't like they're not aware of this opportunity, because this is not just about this university. This is like about, if you know this, you would know like there are a lot of universities, public universities, that offers free education in Germany. So I think it is quite good to know. Sorry, I don't see any new questions right now, so I'm gonna move on to our next and the last scholarship of the day, which is International Student Scholarship at Kaohsiung Medical University in Taiwan. Let me share the link. Sorry, share the link with you. So this is in Taiwan. This is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. Usually a lot of scholarships in Taiwan that we see are like a lot of universities in Taiwan, they have just one scholarship for every level of study, and they are kind of multi-tiered for other like different students. So this is one of them. As you can see, this is full funding. Now this is full funding, but not for every student. We're going to get into that in detail. As you can see, there are no specific nationalities, so from anywhere, Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, you can apply from everywhere. No specific subjects, and as you can see, we have deadlines here for bachelor's and master's. Now, here we have, as you can see, which is the Global Scholarship, have any WhatsApp channel or for regular updates. No, we do not have a WhatsApp channel. We usually share a lot of information we have on or through either YouTube channel or like our email newsletter. You might be interested in that too, like to share a lot of great opportunities for you. Ayman, do you want to add anything about that?
Yes. So our main source of communication with our audience is our email newsletter. So
Mhm.
we send almost daily emails with the
Yeah.
scholarship opportunities in different countries, different themes, and some of them are specific to nationalities as well.
Yeah.
So if you want updates or regular updates, it would be I would advise you to just subscribe to our newsletter just by putting your email there,
Yeah.
and
Lately,
you'll get
sorry. Go on.
um
No, sorry. Go
yeah.
on.
I mean, I think you can just link it as
Right. Hang on.
oh, if you want, I can send you the link.
Yeah. Can you send me that? I don't have it
Yeah,
already, I'm afraid.
yeah.
Which I should. Yeah. So this is the page if you're interested in regular updates. And lately, I started to get a lot of personal tailored emails as well. Like for example, like best scholarships, for best opportunities for students from Turkey, etc. So like pretty regular emails, and like if you're interested in keeping it in touch with like what opportunities are open right now at this point, we do like currently open scholarships videos on both YouTube and TikTok. So you might be interested in that. Other than that, yeah, I was talking about the scholarships. Now, as I said, these are multi-tiered. So as you can see, we have type A, type B, and type C, which we'll see in a second, because like after seeing about the university. Now, the university is in Taiwan. Now, a lot of people don't like when thinking about studying in Asia, don't consider Taiwan, but I believe Taiwan is a good opportunity for a lot of people, because like in places like Japan and South Korea, you might not get a lot of scholarships, that many scholarships as much as you can have in Taiwan, and those places are extremely expensive, can be extremely expensive. For example, if you want to study in Tokyo or Seoul, those are some of the most expensive places on earth. Taiwan, compared to that, is like way more affordable, and it has a very good quality of education. So this is Kaohsiung Medical University in Taiwan. As you can see, 6,000 students, not a very large one. As you can see, just one scholarship for everyone. Here we have other information about application, about deadlines, about tuition fees. As you can see, tuition fees are also quite affordable in Taiwan compared to other countries. For example, like even to Japan and South Korea, like these are good, but like when compared to places like Australia, maybe Canada and United States, these are extremely affordable. And this scholarship covers that too. Anyway, so this is the university. If you want to see where it is, what it looks like, it's in Taiwan, in Kaohsiung. As you can see, this is the university, which I kind of like actually, how it looks. So if you want to study in Taiwan, if you want to study in Asia in general, I think this might be a good opportunity for you. And anyway, back to the scholarship. Now, let's see it in a little bit more detail, and you will understand why I say it's not full funding for everyone. So basically, this is the one, KMU scholarship. And when you click on it, as you can see, here we have type C, type B, and type A. Now, type C covers tuition fees, type B covers accommodation and tuition fees, and type A covers tuition fees, accommodation, and the monthly stipend, which is, I guess, like around 120,000 Taiwanese dollars. So, but the thing is, as you can see, undergraduate students can only apply for type C. So if you're a bachelor's degree student, this scholarship asks for application fees. Ayman, I'm gonna have to defer to you on this. I don't have that much of an information in here.
So most scholarships, or I would say even all scholarships, don't ask for any application fee. The application fee you pay when you apply for admission. So applying for admission doesn't always mean that you're applying for scholarships. Some universities let you apply for scholarships at the time of applying for admission. Others give you time to apply for scholarships after admission. So you never pay when you apply for scholarships. You usually pay when you apply for universities, but even some universities waive the application fee if you meet certain criteria, or if you ask them to waive the fee because of your financial circumstances. I hope that answers the question. And then they said that they want to pursue an MBBS degree.
Which country is best?
Yeah, so I was gonna make uh a point about that um concerning medical degrees. It's really it's not easy to apply for medical degrees abroad, let alone get scholarships for them. And I was gonna say that this scholarship is one of probably the very few scholarships that are offered for international students to study medicine. Um, so I can't really advise you to pursue it in any country, not knowing your financial situation. Like,
Mm-hmm.
are you looking for scholarships or are you willing to pay? So that's a big factor that would determine what country would be best for you. So then you would be probably going for the best value country, meaning that it's the best in terms of education, but probably the cheapest as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be probably your best pick. But if you're not willing to pay and if you're only looking for scholarships, then your options are very limited.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them. Also, now here in the university's page, I've seen this one for more information. Office of Global Affairs. So you can click on this and you can get more information about the scholarship, which is here, KMU, right? And here it says like available applications available through nomination by individual academic departments on an annual basis. So I don't think, I don't imagine you could, like you would have to pay an application fee for this. Also, we have more eligible criteria. Actually, like it would be nice if we could add this to our page. Maybe like, I don't know, it changes all the time, but like there are also grade and like mark eligibility criteria too. So they are saying they are willing to pay. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So if you're willing to pay, then uh, well, your options are not as limited
Mhm.
as I thought. Okay, so I think the best countries in terms of value and then like future, I would say Canada would be on the top of my list.
Mhm.
Um, China's not a bad choice, but I believe, like, if I'm not mistaken, that most medical degrees are taught in the country's native language. So you're gonna have to go for countries where the first language is English, or probably the language used at university level is English. Um, so probably in Europe, I would say the Netherlands.
Mhm.
Um, North America, I would choose Canada over the United States because although the quality of education in the United States is great, but the system is different. You'd have to study at university, then go to medical school, and not everyone gets into medical school. It's uh, the degree is very complicated there. So my top choice would be Canada and then probably Australia as well. Um, and then probably Scandinavian countries. Sweden is a great, it would be a great choice. So I think these are my topics. Um, Canada, the Netherlands, Sweden, and to a lesser degree, the United States. The UK is too expensive, in my opinion, when it comes to anything. So that's why I wouldn't consider it. But uh, it remains a choice if you manage to get admitted to a good university, a reputable one. Yeah.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, it all depends on the universities that are willing to admit you. So you might as well just uh, apply to universities that don't ask for a tuition fee, sorry, for an application fee, or where the application fee is negligible. You can just apply everywhere, and then uh, whenever you're admitted, then you can just decide on the basis of what you have as choices. So now these countries are definitely options, but at the end of the day, it just depends on which universities in which countries are willing to admit you.
Okay, thank you very much, Eamon. I hope that helped you. So yeah, this is also Eamon. Anything on this one either? Like, I'm kind of done with this scholarship. It has more eligibility criteria here to, like, no F marks. Grade of conduct shall be above 80, average score of 70 or above, and etc. So we have more eligibility here, and here we have the application. Do you want to add anything about this one?
Um, yeah, so there's nothing unusual about this one. So most
Mm-hmm.
scholarships in that part of the world, mainly China, Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
probably Hong Kong, they have tiered scholarships, uh, and then admitted students would fall into one of these categories, so A, B, or C. Um, they have specified that undergraduate students can only apply for uh,
Mm-hmm.
the C category, and
Mm-hmm.
masters and PhD students can, well, master students can only apply for two others, and then PhD students can apply to
Yeah.
all of them. So it's great that it's offered across the board, so to both undergraduate and graduate students, and then for a degree where it's rare to get scholarships like medicine,
Mm-hmm.
this is a rare opportunity that international students should actually go for. It's not easy at all to get scholarships in medicine.
All right.
Mhm. Yeah, so
I see. By the way, one thing to
mhm.
keep in mind is that this, like, even type A, the monthly stipend would be nowhere near covering your uh, living costs, because, like, even a very simple math would show that. Like, let's see, here we have about 100,000 new Taiwanese dollars, which is about like 3.5, 3.3 thousand US dollars. So, which will be pretty much how much you will get, how much living stipend you will get from this, right? Over, like, accommodation and tuition fees. And I believe in this place, like, living costs are about, $750 a month. So I think this would cover like half, probably, of your living costs, most of your living costs. So, like, you would still have to have a plan for covering your financial needs. So keep that in mind. Anyway, other than that, we don't have any other scholarships today. This is it. So if you don't have any other questions, we will end the live stream here. I'm going to give you a minute to, if you have any questions, to type them in the chat. Other than that, we will end the live stream here. This was the last scholarship of the day. Thank you very much for being here and joining us in the live stream. If you're watching this on VOD, on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And Ayman, thank you for joining me here today.
Yeah, of course, as always. Thank you for having me.
Okay, everyone, if you're watching this on Facebook, keep in mind that we have a YouTube channel as well, where we share a lot of informative stuff about scholarship opportunities, about studying abroad. Keep in mind, and we also have a TikTok account. We share videos there too. Other than that, if you have any questions that you cannot make it to the live stream, you can ask them in the comment section and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Other than that, thank you very much and see you next week. Bye.